everyone, this is Gary with your cards for the day, and I thought what I would do today is a 4 elements spread. So we have 4 cards representing each of the elements: fire, air, water and earth, each representing an aspect of our lives today. Fire being our actions and our passions, air being our thoughts, water being our emotions, and earth being our physical world today. The decks I'm using for fire is the Shaman Caselli Tarot, for air is the Robin Wood Tarot, for water is the Morgan Greer Tarot, and for earth is the Wildwood Tarot. Starting with fire today, our first card is the Empress, and the feeling I get very strongly here is that our main action today and our main passion is going to be for nurturing, for grounding ourselves and connecting ourselves to nature, for healing ourselves and really looking after ourselves today. It very much feels like we have a lot of sort of positive energy around us, and we need to be making use of that in ourselves as much as we possibly can. This card is an extremely sunny card. It's a card that speaks actually to, in a sense, almost the late summer, really, because we have, you know, the sort of the corn very high up in the fields and a lot of sort of growth around it. So there really is a sort of feeling about sort of nurturing our growth today, and that being the main focus of our actions and the main thing that we're passionate about doing, really. You know, we've had a lot of difficult times in the sort of days and weeks and even months perhaps that have passed, and now is a time where we actually feel like we need some time for ourselves, and we need some time to really heal and regenerate and look after ourselves, and also, in a sense, put ourselves first for once. Now, our second card, this represents the element of air, so this is our thoughts. And again, we have quite a happy card. Here we have the 9 of Cups. So this is showing me very, very strongly this combination of the spiritual with the purple here and the physical with the red in the clothing. And so we're sort of uniting those two aspects of ourselves and, in a sense, filling our cup up so that we've got our emotions to a very happy place, a very contented place. But I also very strongly get a feeling here about speaking our minds. And as this is in the position of thoughts, we're turning our thoughts towards how we can be content, how we can be happy, and how putting that out there to people, speaking our minds, letting people know what we think, can really bring us into that place of being contented in ourselves. Now, our third card, this is actually the suit of emotions. This shows the 10 of Wands. Now, this is a card that we had yesterday as well, if you remember the reading from yesterday, but the feeling with this particular deck's 10 is very different. Yesterday it was very controlled, it was very ordered, and it indicated that yes, the 10 of Wands can be a lot of hard work, but actually it was fairly under control. Here, with our emotions, it does feel like our emotions may be very heightened today, and we, in some respects, will be wrestling with our emotions, to try to keep them where we want them, not necessarily under control, but keep them positive. And as I look at this card, one thing does strike me, and that is the balance between the wood in the actual rods and the green shoots that we have sprouting out all over the place here. And it's almost that balance between hard emotions and hard-heartedness and the softer, more gentle, more nourishing emotions which can spring up everywhere. So this is very much a case of wrestling with our emotions and trying to focus on the softer, more giving emotions rather than the hard, more, in a sense, embittered emotions. And our fourth card for today, in the position of Earth, physicality, is the Four of Vessels. Now, interestingly, this is another emotion card, but it's in the physical position, and this indicates boredom. So I do feel like it would be very, very easy today on a physical level to become bored, to sort of sit around and get very dejected and sort of let the shoulders go down, let the heart chakra energy go down, and just feel a bit kind of off in a way today. And this is something I think we do need to be aware of. There's an awful lot of green in this card, in addition to the blue, which is the emotions. And the green, as well as a heart chakra, being a heart chakra colour, does make me think of healing. And I feel that the reason for our boredom could be something that we need to deal with, something that we need to heal and finally sort of get rid of, so that we don't get these kind of dejected feelings. I know that the card actually says boredom, but it does feel very much like a sort of dejected energy, which we need to really get rid of, heal, and move beyond. So if we look at these four cards together, it's kind of interesting. We have our passion and our action as the Empress, the nurturing, looking after ourselves, putting ourselves first for a change, also trying to stay very, very sunny, very positive, and very upbeat today. We have our thoughts turning to our own happiness and how we can best serve that, and how we can also communicate that to others, perhaps share it with others. If we look at this in terms of being a card of friendships and spending time with friends, perhaps we can share that happiness with them, and it's something that we are thinking about. We have the Ten of Wands in the emotions position, indicating that our emotions today could be a bit of a challenge. We could be wrestling with our emotions and trying to figure out how to keep focused on the softer green shoots and the more nurturing emotions, and not so much on the hard, embittered and gnarly emotions. And in the physical position we have boredom and dejection, and we need to figure out how we can heal ourselves so that we move past these negative aspects in the physical world. So I hope you've enjoyed this different reading today, and that these cards resonate with you. Please feel free to leave me some comments and let me know your thoughts on the reading and how these themes affect your day today. Please also feel free to check out my website, www.theseerscave.webs.com for more information about myself, my tools and my readings. I want to wish everyone a wonderful and blessed day, and love, light, blessings and frith to you all.